What's going on, bro? I got arms today, and finally I get to go back to the Y. It's been it's been too long since I've been over here at the Y. I didn't go Monday, I didn't go yesterday, and I didn't go the whole week, so it's been what, 4 days? Yeah. It feels like fucking forever though. Usually I only train back at home 2 days a week on the weekends, right? So it's been kind of like the opposite this week. So I really like the Y over here because they got that posing room. They got the good lighting. So I get some really good poses, some clips of my poses when I'm over here. So I'm pretty excited about that. But more than that, I'm excited about actually getting this workout in because it has been far too long since I've had a proper arm day. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. 65-pound dumbbells swinging around for dumbbell curls. Fucking the whole stack moving. Potentially for cable pull downs. What am I saying? Cable curls. Maybe not so much, right? Maybe that's overdoing it. Yeah. I think I've tried that once over here, and I did it for like maybe one set, but it was really too much, so I lowered the weight the next set. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very, what am I trying to say? Different arm day than it has been for the last couple weeks. You know, I think I'm back at 100% when it comes to my forearms. So if everything is feeling good today, once I warm up my arms, then fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna go for it, because I can't keep extending this recovery. Oh, maybe another week, if it doesn't feel 100%. What is 100%? That's very subjective. I know nobody knows my body better than I do. But I've never really dealt with injuries in my forearm like this one ever before, so it's really my first time actually dealing with it. But keeping that in mind, I also have to, kind of stop being so afraid of what could happen. And if I feel awesome, I feel like I've done everything that I needed to do to recover, to, get my body working properly, then at some point I have to start, going back to my usual type of workouts with the weight and with the intensity, going to failure, giving myself a couple, partials in there. So today might just be the day, because yesterday it was the case for back. Arms, I'm a little bit more on the cautious side because it's the arm that I initially, not arm, but it's the day when I actually injured myself. So I was doing bicep curls when I injured my forearm, when I could tell something was wrong. I pulled something. So just because of that, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious today. But I got my straps, dude. I don't know if you saw them yesterday. Yesterday was my first day actually rocking them, my new straps, because I lost my other ones, which is kind of a bummer because I had them for like 2 years, and I don't know, dude. Your first pair of straps is something that is very sentimental. You don't ever want to just lose them. But I did, so what the fuck am I gonna do about it? But at the end of the day, man, material shit, it's not something I think you should have so much of a sentimental attachment to. Unless it's something like a ring that a loved one gave you, or I don't know, because everything material can be replaced. Think about it. So to get yourself super attached to something like that, you're just setting yourself up for failure because material things can be taken from us. They can, you know, be lost, whatever the case may be. And if you stay too attached to it, then you're never going to want to get rid of it. And you might just find yourself in a situation where you have too much shit and your house looks like a fucking junkyard. Dude, I've gone into some houses that, holy shit, just when you step foot in there, if I blindfolded you, the fucking stench of just fucking bacteria and fucking toenail fungus, whatever the fuck is fermenting in that fucking place, would just hit your fucking nose, dude. Because when you hoard shit and you just have shit sitting around that's been fucking there for years, then it starts decomposing in your fucking room, in your house. And all that shit is just gonna start accumulating in the air, the shit that you breathe in. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's a dark thing seeing real hoarders, like their actual place where they live. It stinks and it does not look good. This place I was in, it literally, you could just walk from the entrance to the door to the couch where they sat at and like barely anywhere else because it was full of fucking trash, piled up shit. It was horrible, man. It was horrible. I had to go there to fix not a gate, but yeah, I guess you could call it a gate. The garage door, not a gate. Yeah. But anyways, arms. Yeah. Bit of a long day today ahead of me, so I guess I'm just gonna call the car talk right now so I don't make this a super long video. Anyways, I'll see you in there for my first set, bro. I don't know if you've noticed, but my last couple arm days, whenever I start with tries at least, I haven't been doing rope extensions. I don't know why, but rope extensions have just felt horrible, at least for my left arm. I can always feel it like in my shoulder for whatever reason. I don't understand why. But I've noticed that if I warm up, I do my, my single arms type of stuff, push downs. Later on in my workout, I can definitely go back to rope extensions and I won't feel it like hurting me or anything like that. So before the case was that I would start my triceps with rope extensions. Now, not so much. So, and it's not because I want it to be like that. If I could have it my way, I would start with rope extensions, but whatever. Let me go crazy with this. Yeah. Holy shit. Whenever I do, especially this exercise, and I have a mirror in front of me, I can really see my traps, and it looks fucking crazy. Like the actual shape, from my shoulders to my traps. I don't know what it is, but it looks so fucking crazy. And you know I don't ever fucking train traps, so I don't know why they're so fucking developed. Anyways. Go. Pardon me if I don't throw around the whole stack today for any movement on tries. I just don't feel like I have that strength today. I don't know why. Particularly on this machine, I haven't done it in so long that to go and throw the whole stack right now would be a little bit of an ego related activity. I tried that weight, it felt challenging. Could I go a little bit heavier? Possibly. Is it really crucial at this stage in my workout? You know, there's a lot of mixed opinions on that. I think if you go as hard as you can at first, then by the time you're finishing up your workout, you really shouldn't be going super heavy because think about it. You already worked out, you already killed the fuck out of your muscle. Plenty enough already. At this point, all I'm trying to do is get those finishing touches, you know, finish up my pump, which I don't need to go as heavy as I could to do that. So, keeping that in mind, let me just go crazy. Now, it's really easy to use your chest when you're doing this, and I could feel myself using my chest a little bit towards the end, so I don't know if that's a form issue or just not really thinking about using my tricep during the workout, or maybe it's just the nature of the actual movement. But anyways, that was a good tricep finisher, so I'll do one more. That felt good. Still a little bit of forearm activation, like it really starts to burn towards the end, but I'm not gonna get away from that completely. So I just got to get used to it, not being scared that, oh, just because it burns, something bad's gonna happen. I need to get over that. So one more set just like that. I felt really good. Yeah, I could really feel that in my buys, which is awesome. One more, just like that. I think if I make this a drop set, it'll be perfect for today. So. All right. That's it. Let me go and see what this pump is looking like. All right, so that was a good workout, dude, in my books. Did I go as heavy as I thought I was going to be able to? If this is what I thought was going to be my, you know, what I could do potentially, I was at maybe like right here, like almost right there. So, am I disappointed in myself? Not by any fucking stretch of the imagination. If anything, I'm proud of myself, man. You know, honestly. Not like super like, oh my God, you're the best ever, but I'm proud of myself because I'm in here putting in the work, right? Trying to get better. So that's all I can really demand of myself right now at this point. So let me reward myself with a little looky look at my pump and to see what it's looking like. All right. Let's see. I'm glad I can stretch my left arm like that. There was a time when that would hurt like a motherfucker. Not that long ago. So, let's do this one before I start doing anything else. Double bi is one of my favorites, I think. Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to perfect this one, but from the back, when I go like this, because that's pretty cool looking if I can get it right. But this one, double bi from the front, it's got to be one of my favorites, if not the favorite. Let's just do it. What do you think? Maybe if I can suck in this fucking gut, right? It would look a little bit better. Let me try. What else? Let me give you one of these. Now, what else? You can't lie. I think that was a good one. Maybe not the second one, but the first one definitely. What else? Oh, from the back, double bi. Let's see. All right. What do you think? How is it looking? That's enough. What is it? Almost 7 minutes? Yeah, that's too much time posing. I showed you what I needed to show you. It's up to you to tell me, how's the pump looking? I'm pretty satisfied, honestly. So, time to go and do my cardio. Time to go and do my, let me think. I didn't do anything yesterday, so I know it's time, technically, to do my calves, but I'm not gonna do them just yet. Just because yesterday they were super sore. And tomorrow I have legs, so I don't want to be even more sore in my calves doing legs, That's never a good feeling. So today they're not so sore, but if I were to hit them again, I know they'd start crying and whining, so I'll do something else today. I'll do abs. It's not that big of a deal switching, doing calves instead of abs. As long as you're hitting them about, I want to say twice a week, I think you're in a good spot. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for legs.